Alright, Treasury Financial Manual, Volume 3, Depository and Financial Agents of the Government. Part 5, Other Official Matters, Chapter 1000, Securing Government Funds on Deposit with Depositories. Alright, Chapter 1000, Securing Government Funds with the Depository. Chapter prescribed the deposit for the requirements of securing federal agency for the fund deposit. Section 1010, Scope of the Applicability. Federal agency places funds deposited with financial institution. Financial institution must pledge collateral under conditions described in the chapter. Pledging collateral by financial institution necessary to protect the federal government and against the risk of loss. State, local, municipal deposits are not covered under this chapter. Statutory authority, Title 12, U.S. Standard Code 90, 265, 266, 1789A. Title 31, U.S. Standard Code 321, 3303. Title 31, CFR 202 and 380. Terms and definitions are the Treasury Financial Manual Glossary. 1025, Responsibility of Public Money. Treasury Bureau officials for the promulgate for the rules, procedures, provides guidelines to secure public money with deposits in depositories. Rules outlining broad policy for the securing of the funds and the related collateral guidance reference for the Title 31 CFR Part 202 and Title 31 CFR Part 380. Treasury Financial Manual provides more detailed policy guidelines to detailed procedure for the agency depositor. Federal Reserve banks must follow to ensure the funds are secured. Each agency must remain informed, compliant with the last collateral regulation rules and procedures. Officials have determined the type of acceptable collateral deposits can be used with the security of the deposit public money. Official services determine the appropriate margin of the pledged collateral. Following subsections will outline distribution responsibility to secure the deposit of public money. Section 1025.10, Depositories must complete official form 5902. The resolution authorizes the execution Depository Financial Agent Collateral Agreements form 5903, Depository Financial Agency Collateral Agreements, and submit these forms to the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team to establish collateral security accounts. Pledge sufficient eligible collateral securities required with the security of Treasury. Make substitutions or additions as needed. The Treasury Director website. Provide the agency of the Federal Reserve Banks with requested information. Advise the agency deposits with willing to pledge collateral. Federal Reserve Bank. All Federal Reserve Bank security collateral to protect public funds. And that's 102520. 102530, Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team. The Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team must ensure pledge collateral eligibilization, secure deposit public money, maintain distributed form 5902, 5903, maintain current list of collateral contacts, make available to Federal Reserve security account holding reports and collateral monitoring recap report to agencies on monthly basis for the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring System. Make available collateral monitoring recap report to depositories on a monthly basis the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring System. Open collateral accounts of the National Book Entry System, CMS, and Treasury Collateral Management System value collateral. Alright, agencies. Each agency established Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Account via account complete with the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Agency account form. The Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring website provided TCM Operation Teams timely annual update contact information. Notify TCM Operation Teams immediately when the changes authorized individual Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring website. Obtain form update contact information. Provide timely address for the TCM Operation Team. Notify officials who are ready and canceling a V account. The agency must stay with no longer collateral holding, no longer needs a V account. Develop, maintain an internal operating procedure to ensure the security of the public money. Officials with may request copy agency procedures. Ensure the TCM system's most accurate. Update amount on deposits and collateralized. This allows the TCM operation team to maintain sufficient collateral in excess of recognized deposit insurance limits. See Title 12 CFR Part 330 Deposit Insurance Coverage. Monitoring agency collateral records received the monthly Federal Reserve Bank security account holding report, collateral monitoring report, monitoring recap report. Both reports are available in the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring application. Section 1025.50, officials serve the rules. Officials serve the assignment to maintain V account number to provide agency information for Federal Reserve Banks. For the Federal Reserve Bank may establish accounts, establish collateral policy, establish, maintain lists of applicable collateral assigned margins, Treasury Directory and website, periodically update criteria guidance of the applicable collateral, applicable margin, Treasury Directory website. Section 1030. financial institution agreement. To accept the public money, the financial institution must designate with the Treasury deposit with the financial agent of the federal government, Title 31, CFR Part 202. Before accepting the deposit, accept the recognized insurance company. Each of the depositor must completely file with the 5902 and 5903 form. The financial institution contact with the Treasury Country Collateral Management Monitoring Operation teams about pledging collateral to secure any deposit. Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation teams are sure to complete the form 5902, 5903 on file with the financial institution. If it does not, Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation teams send those forms to the financial institution along with a cover letter, copy of the Title 31, CFR 202, 380. Financial institution must complete the returns form of the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team before a collateral account is established secure with the deposit. The depository should not fund with any of the funds not protected or recognized insurance with coverage collateral pledge as surety. The Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team maintains a pledging documentation. This includes Form 5902, 5903, any pertaining collateral transaction. Alright, 1035, acceptable collateral. 1035, acceptable collateral. Unless otherwise specified, the Secretary of the Depositary may pledge collateral over the form of transferable security. Any of the accessible classes noted with the Federal Service guidance of the Federal Reserve Bank, acceptable collateral at values marked to market, assigned the Treasury Directory website. Security is not eligible without endorsement, assignment, and/or subject and/or acceptable to the depositor, either place with the unqualified endorsement. Each of the security furnished appropriate with resolution and revocable power of the attorney authorizing Federal Reserve Bank to issue signed securities. 1040, receiving collateral. Agency accepted the account with the balance of the exceeded the recognized deposit insurance limited to must set with the new amount of to be collateralized Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring System. Sure effective monitoring collateral as long as the depository supply with the account number to complete with the form 5902, 5903. Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team must accept the pledge of acceptance of collateral. The Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team receive the pledge and instruction from the depository to determine the agency have the assignment of the account. If not, the TCM Operation Team must survive the agency contacts officials for an account number assignment. Depository has not been pledged to a security agency. They must complete the form 5902, 5903. Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team send these forms to the depository. The Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team determine the security pledge of the acceptable as collateral. All district Federal Reserve banks deposit security with the depository safekeeping account pledge to the agency. Federal Reserve Bank deposit security with an offline depository without prior receipt instruction. This case of the security operations staff. District Federal Reserve Bank shall not reverse the deposit automatically, but should contact with the depository to determine the proper disposition of the depository securities. Or 1045, excess collateral. Depository must pledge all collateral specifically V account, agency V account with the depository pledge collateral excess of the requested amount. Entire pledge apply with the indicating agency. For example, agency X requests a pledge for $103,000. Deposit change the pledge $105,000 because of the profile security. The profile of the agency X is credited with the entire $105,000 pledge, not just the $133,000 requested. The depository may not pledge the excess $2,000 to the agency Y. Depository must pledge additional separate securities to satisfy agency Y's collateral requirements. Section 1050, maturing securities. The Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team monitors the agency V accounts to identify maturing security because most of the pledge is security made with the book entry form. Federal Reserve Bank must have procedures in place preventing under collateralization of the agency account. This will result in either redemption payments of the pledge security. In this case, Federal Reserve Bank sends reports notifying each depository of upcoming maturity security. Depending on the circumstance, the Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team must take action discussed below. Or at 105010, substitution record, substitution required. Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team determine the depository collateral amount. Account must remain the current level. The Federal Reserve Bank contact with the depository at least 10 business days before the maturity date with the current pledge security. Federal Reserve Bank report with the instruct the depository substituting collateral. If the depository does not substitute with the new collateral on one business day before the maturation and redemption date, Treasury Collateral Management Monitoring Operation Team call with the depository to discover the need of additional collateral or withholding the proceeds. withholding of proceeds. 1050-20 substitution. Not required. Collateral amount cannot reduce without any under collateralizing the V account. Treasury collateral management monitoring operation team relief the collateral. Section 1050-30 substitution required but not received. Book entry securities must be redeemed paid off the maturity date. However, the Treasury collateral management operation teams withhold the payment. It does not receive collateral substitution. Former depository time. Treasury collateral management operation teams hold the redemption proceed with the general ledger account with the depository deposit substitute collateral into the account pledge of the agency until the agency lowers the amount of the collateralized. Section 1055 depository mergers. Important the agency for the Treasury collateral management monitoring operation team collateral records correctly over the outcome of depository mergers. Ensure the collateral deficiencies do not develop when an agency maintains the account with the two depositories. Each of the accounts simply insured when the recognize the deposit insurance of the two depositories serve the same agency and merge. The surviving depository may need the pledge and additional collateral will play with the insurance covered loss may cover the merger. Section 1060 availability of the monthly report. Treasury collateral management monitoring operation team provides Federal Reserve Bank security account holding reports, collateral monitoring report, recap report, monthly agency depository release reports to ensure that these deposits adequately protected and evaluate whether any changes needed the amounts collateralized. Section 1065 handling collateral pledge insolvent depository. If the depository has pledged collateral added to an agency because of the insolvent, Treasury collateral management monitoring operation team shall refer to Volume 2, Part 8, Chapter 3000 guidance. Neither for the Treasury collateral management monitoring operation team nor agency can authorize relief the collateral event of the depository insolvent. Only Fiscal Service can instruct the Treasury collateral management operation team to release the collateral held under Title 31 CFR 202 for insolvent depository. Contacts, inquiry, Department Treasury Bureau, Official Service of Bank Policy Oversight, 3201 Pennsylvania Drive, Building E, Landover, Maryland, 207085, and Treasury Collateral Management, Monitoring, Treasury Support Center, Federal Reserve Bank, St. Louis, that's in Missouri. And that completes Volume 3, Part 5, Chapter 1000.